Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. Happy New Year! Today is the 1st of January and let's get right to the charts. As you can see, Bitcoin, if we go back to the yearly time frame, you can see Bitcoin. Let me just go on a chart where we have more data. Bitcoin actually broke this trend where we have since 2014 basically. We have 3 years up, 1 year down, 3 years up, 1 year down, 3 years up, 1 year down. But for the first time since then, basically Bitcoin closed a candle in the red instead of in the grid right here. So you can see we have broken this trend, which was more than 10 years. So this is, in my opinion, pretty big for Bitcoin and for the future of it. In my opinion, this is either good or very bad. If the case is that this is good, it means that we might see a bigger rally happening where Bitcoin starts pushing basically towards very higher prices very fast, or we can see more corrections coming into the downside instead of just one candle in the red basically for the year. We might see even 2 or 3 years long of bear market price action. But as I said, this could also be the case that we start seeing Bitcoin here in a very massive rally to the upside, which might take us, as I said, very, very high in the future. But right now, let's not get into that. Let's just see what Bitcoin has for us on the short-term time frame. You can see right here we are right now basically still below the EMAs on the 4-hourly, on daily the same thing. Pretty boring consolidation right here. As you can see, if we draw the volume profile too, we are basically still sitting in this range right now at the POC area below the new monthly pivot, as you can see. And if you look at it, these are our new yearly pivots. Basically right now, the yearly pivot is sitting around 95k. So it is very, very possible for Bitcoin to take out the yearly pivot levels. As you can see. The next major support right now on the monthly time frame would be that 83-84k zone that I have right here, which is also the value area low of this range that I said we have been trading for basically since November, the 22nd of November. This was, if we measure it from here, as you can see, around 41 days. So basically almost month and a half we are in the sideways consolidating range. So as I said, the next move would be very, very brutal, either be that to the upside or to the downside. Stock market actually closed the year kind of bearish. So when we get that next week, basically you can see right here the news right now. I think the markets are closed for today and also for tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. I think tomorrow we'll be having on Friday a New York open session, but as you can see, we don't have any news. The actual trading year would be starting from January the 5th, where everything will go back to normal. We'll be having the news, we'll be having that volatility, at least in the stock market, since Bitcoin is right now, as I said, struggling with low volume and no liquidity after this shakeout that we had back in October. As you know, ever since then, this has been just a very bearish market price action. And as I said, price has been struggling a lot. But other than that, we still have liquidity sitting towards the downside. As you can see right here, all the way down towards the low 80s, basically 83, 84. We also do have liquidity sitting on the top side, which was failed. Bitcoin failed to grab this liquidity, as you can see right here on the last push that we had. Fear and Greed Index almost back into that neutral. You can see we are right now at 31, and if we go back to 40, then we will be very fast back in that neutral zone. And there, when we are in that neutral, anything can happen. ETF inflows, you can see we had a very aggressive sell-off from the bigger institutions right here, almost 350 million. The ETFs are slowly basically selling off. You can see on this graph right here, it is going down significantly. The long versus shorts ratio for today, we do have more sellers in the market, as you can see. Funding rates still remaining positive on the major exchanges for Bitcoin. And I think this covers it for today, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.